Well, hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to tonight's training. And tonight we are just excited because we got something that I don't even know if brand partners that have been with us for however long it's been know that we have a desktop version of our app. And tonight we have Jake, who is the guru from Verb. And he's going to be training everyone tonight on just kind of a bonus element of what comes with your Hülsa app, which is the ability to utilize the app from utilize the app and its functionality from your desktop. And Jake's going to pretty much give us the ins and out of how to use the app from your computer. So let's, everybody who's on here, give them your attention, because I think it's going to be another something that will allow you to see the app from a different end. And if you have any questions, we'll keep them to the end. And the Zoom is being recorded. So if you miss anything, you'll be able to go back and watch it again. So with that, Jake, we're happy to have you on tonight. Take it away. It's all yours, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe, for the introduction. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining us. Really excited to show you guys the desktop tool. Hopefully those of you that are on are familiar with the app, the Hülsa app, where you can upload your contacts and you can share media with them, share samples with them, that sort of stuff, all through the app in the palm of your hand, right? So the desktop tool is really similar, but it's not a downloadable app. It's just a website. So we'll send out the website. It's hülsawellnessconnect.com. You go there, there's the login button. You log in with the same exact credentials you do for the app. So all of you can access this. And really what this is just a little bit more of a robust tool to manage and work your Hülsa business, right? So a lot of the same functionalities, send samples, send media. The biggest difference here is some of the navigation and things are a little bit different. The look is a little bit different, but the contact management system here is much more robust than what you're going to see on the app. So really where this excels is the CRM type of a tool. So we're really excited to share this with you guys. Let me share my screen out, and let me put it over here in front of my camera. That way I'm not looking to the side the whole time. Here we go. All right. Hopefully everybody can see that all right. But this is basically the media page. So on the app, right, you have that the first one there on the left. It has the videos, the PDFs, and things that you can share, as well as the samples. Here you'll see that this is broken up a little bit differently, organized just a little bit differently, but hopefully still easy for you guys to manage. So you see here that has the videos, images, PDFs. To get to this screen, if you're somewhere else, just go to media. And then you can search through here and find what you want to share. Once you have what you want to share, pretty simple, just tap this share button and it's going to pull open some various social media options, as well as the ability to copy into email. You're not going to be able to share via SMS from your computer, just because most people don't have their texting hooked up to their computer, right? So doesn't really work super great. So we just have you limited to basically these sharing functions. Copy and paste it wherever you want, all of those things. So the sharing function is pretty simple. I won't spend a ton of time on this. You can also view the video or PDF or image by just clicking that preview button there. And that way you can look at it, watch it before you send it to anybody. And if you just want to see the images, you can go there, PDFs there. You can use this filter here that will filter by tags. So that's just going to show you various things that you can search by to kind of narrow down your search to find more specifically what you're looking for. So media-wise, not exactly the same as the app, but pretty similar. And then you've got a couple other options here. So the one-click email and the email scripts are going to go together, and the drip is something different. And this is these are all three tools that you will not see in the app, only on the desktop tool. And these are more CRM type functionalities. So let me show you how to use these. Let's do drips first. I'll just click in there. You can see that here's the sample drips that go automatically when you send a sample out. These ones are in there for you. You can't edit them, but you can view them here with just the eye icon. You can see here that I've made one at the bottom. It has a little person icon to show that that one was made by me. And then I can edit that one as well here. But let me show you how to add a drip. So I'll add drip here. And what this is something that you could add like 3 emails that you add to this drip sequence, whether it's like welcoming a new person to your team, or it's someone that's interested in the product maybe, right? So we use them automatically with the samples, where you send a sample and then a set of emails goes to that person on day 1, when it's shipped, when it's delivered, and a couple days after that, just kind of automatically. And so you can use this in a similar fashion. So I'm just going to add a title. I'll use welcome. I'll use throughout this example just a welcome to my team. So someone who joined my team or is a new customer or something like that. But also be thinking about how you can use this through prospecting too. Like you would add someone that you would talk to, but they weren't sure they were ready to make a decision. So you're going to send them just a couple drips with some information on the product or things like that. So just be thinking about how you may use this tool. I'll use just a welcome to my team for our example. I'm going to just leave the language as English, markets, just choose United States. You don't have to put a tag. Not a big deal there if you don't want to, but you can to help organize. So now you're going to add the drip items is what they're called. So if I'm going to add an item, that's just adding an email. So I'm going to say, so excited to have you. Right, I'm going to build a subject. I want this to go the day after I trigger it, right? That's how that works, one day. Now I can build out this message. And remember, this is going to be something you're going to use multiple times. So for now, I'm just going to say, hi, and just leave that open for now. And I'll show you how you can use a token to put in the first name on automatically. And then you can put lots of different stuff in here, right? So you can say, join my Facebook group, whatever else you want to do there. You can also add media. So let me show you how to add media. I will go up here to add media. And then you'll notice this screen is really similar to the one we just looked at. I'm going to check this one. And then I'm going to go back up to the top and hit add selected. And then it's going to pull that in. So now I can look over here on preview. This is what it's going to look like to someone when they get my email, right? And just for sake of time, you just close it out with your name, right? And then I'm going to, let me show you how to do the custom data first. So I'm going to put my cursor here, and then I'm going to click add custom data. And then I'm going to choose what custom data I want to use. So for this example, since I'm saying hi, whoever I'm sending it to, I'm going to use contact first name. Once I choose the one I'm doing, I'm going to hit add selected. Now let me bring that comma back up to the top. Now, every time I send this, it's going to dynamically pull in the first name of the person who's going to. That way you can use this over and over again, really replicatable, right? Now I'm going to hit add. I can continue to add, right? So you can make this as long as you want or as short as you want. Let me just add one more to show you the day part. So let's just make this the second email. I want this to now go 3 days after the first one that I sent. Now I'll just close it out with this again and hit add. So now you can see here that there's days since and then the day. So I sent this one on day 1, and then the next one's automatically going to trigger 3 days after that on day 4. So that way you can kind of see how that goes. If I want to edit it, I just click back into it. Maybe I meant for it to go on day 3, so I needed to go 2 days after, hit save. All right, so pretty simple to build these out, especially as you get practice, which I've done these lots of times. So it may seem easier to me than it's going to be to you guys, but just practice and you'll get better at it. These ones are pretty just different things here. Basically the same thing. You added all the same, so I won't go through that. But these ones go to you, the follow-up notification, so you can set a notification to go to yourself at the same time this email is going to go. So you could say, hey, don't forget you just sent this email on the drip. This is kind of what it says, follow up, right? So that way you're kind of reminding yourself to do some follow up along with these. And then you can also add a third-party mentor. So then you can add like your upline or your leader, and they can kind of help you keep track too. So kind of a cool feature there. And once you're done, just hit save. And you'll see that this one shows up at the bottom. So this is just where you build them. You're not going to send them from here. Same with email scripts. Okay, so I'm going to go to email scripts now. These are really similar. You're going to add email script. You'll notice a lot of the same similar stuff. I'm going to add a title. I'm going to add a subject. I'm going to build out the body. And again, you can add the custom data. So you can put the first name, you can put the media in there as well. The difference between this one and a drip is that this is just one email. A drip, you would add multiple. So just think of that. That's really the only difference. Is the email script is one email. The drip is multiple emails, but same functionality, same kind of idea. You're just saving an email for future use. So I'll just do test again here, and then I'll save it. So now I have this here. And again, this is where I build it, not where I send it. So I can send through contacts, or I can send through here, one-click email. So if I go to one-click email, that's just basically saying it's a really quick way to send an email, right? So I'm going to send it to this person. You can select multiple, and then it's going to use those tokens, right, that we talked about. I can choose my email template here. So right, this is the one I just made. So you'll see that information pulled in. If I don't want to use one, let's make a new one just so I can show you that you can save these as well. All right, so if I'm going to make one, and then say you just want to build an email that I want to send to these two people, and then you can see yourself using this email again, then you have the opportunity here to save it as a template. So that's the same as that email script. So I'm going to make this one test 2, and now I can save it and send it. So if you write up a really good email that you like a lot that you may use again, just save it as a template, and then you can use it over and over again. And then you just click send email. It's going to send what you've typed up here to both these people that you've checked up here at the top. So that's pretty simple there. The drips aren't going to show up on this part, just the scripts that you built out just in here in the template. So you can send that way. That's a pretty effective way to send. You can also do it through contacts. So let me move over to contacts now. I'll skip samples. I'll come back. But I'm going to just go manage contacts here. If I want to send that drip that I just made, that 2 email drip, right? You can make them longer. Obviously, you check the people you want to send it to. So as you add contacts, there may be more and more here. And then click actions. And then there's going to be an add to autoresponder. And that's going to pull up my autoresponder, my email drips that I just made, right? So now I can choose when I want to send them and then add those people to the autoresponder. So as you can see, this can be a really robust tool for getting a lot of things done fast, right? So if you have a list of contacts, you want to shoot them out this email that's introducing the products or the business. Maybe you want to send them a drip that introduces the products and then gives them some information and then introduces the business in the next email, right? So there's lots of different options here that you can send out lots of stuff to a lot of people at one time. The contacts are going to sync from your app if you have interacted with them, right? So in the app, you have the option to sync your contacts. It pulls in all the contacts from your phone. So we're not going to automatically pull all those to the desktop just because that's too many contacts for us to house all of them here in the desktop. But what you can do is you can swipe those hot if you want them to come into the desktop, and then just wait a little bit and it'll sync up, or send them something from the app. It'll pull them in here too. You can also add contacts to the desktop by adding new contact, which you can do pretty straightforward, right? First name, last name, email, phone number, and you're going to have an email or a phone number to save it in here. So just know that you'll need that. So just put all that information in, save that contact, or you, you can bulk upload. So if I want to go to import contacts instead of add, here I can upload a CSV. So that's just like a spreadsheet, build a spreadsheet with these headers here at the top, in the top columns, and then just download that spreadsheet as a CSV. And then you can upload that file here and it'll add all those contacts. You can also upload a vCard, which a vCard is something you would download from your device, your phone. and you can download all of your contacts from your phone, for example, onto a V card, and then send it to your computer, upload that V card, and then it will pull in all those contacts to the system. You can also just copy and paste stuff from a spreadsheet here. And you'll just basically copy it from Excel or another spreadsheet service, and then paste it in here into this box, and it'll bulk upload. So 3 options there to bulk upload stuff. Feel free to use them. Feel free to play with them, to test them. Other stuff here in contacts, let me just show you a couple more things you can do. So again, you can have several actions here, right? So these are managing, so you can add new contacts, add to folders, send emails, right? All those things. Let me show you how you do folders. That's going to be one that's pretty handy for you. So if you want to create a new folder, so maybe these are potential customers, right? So these are people that maybe aren't interested in building a business, but they seem interested in the product, for example. So I'm going to save that. Jake and Adam, I think both these guys fit into that that category. They seem like they want to be customers, not business builders. I'm going to hit actions. I'm going to hit add to folders, and then I'm going to add them to that potential customers folder. All right, so then I can manage my contacts and put them in the folders they belong in. View all will always show all of them, but then when I go to the various folders I've added, it will show only the ones that have been added to those folders. So then you can go into the folder, and then you can select all in the folder, and then I can send them my customer facing drip or my customer facing email script. So again, just a way to manage all of those contacts and help send lots of things to a lot of people in a effective way. Now I can also go into these contacts and see what's going on with them. Right, I can do a lot of those same things from over here that we've talked about already, sharing media, adding drips, that sort of stuff. I can also see if they've been on an autoresponder. I can see which folders they're in, their details at a glance. I can see how many times they visited my website, videos they've watched, things like that, and it'll show a little graph here. So then I can start to really build on how interested are these people, right? This contact, how interested are they? I can also see all of their activity down here just in a list that's going to say, Jake clicked on this. Jake clicked on this in your drip. You sent Jake drip item number 1. Jake clicked on 3 links in there, right? So it's going to show you just different things and give you good insight on the quality of contact that this person is. And then website visits here too, and you can delete the contact. But if you delete the contact, it's going to delete all of this data I just showed you, and it's not, you can add that contact back technically, but you're not going to be able to get that data back. So that's pretty much contacts. And again, I encourage everybody that's on this call to go in here and just play with this stuff. Just try it out, see what you can get to work, see what kind of things you have questions about. And I'm sure that we can do some follow-up stuff on this too, that we can help answer some questions. But really, most of what you're going to do is get used to it by trying it. And let me show you samples just real quick. Just because I know that's a big part of the way you guys are building your business, which is awesome. So I can go to product sample orders. That's going to show my orders that I've had right there. I've had already. You can also track them. So for example, if you have someone that you sent a sample to, you're not sure where it is, this table right here on the far right will have a track button that you can click, and it will take you right to the USPS website with the tracking information for that. So that's going to show me my samples that I've already sent. And then if I'm going to send a new sample, I go to send product samples. We wait for my computer to think for a minute. It's going to make me put in my billing stuff. I should have done that before. But this process is also really simple, similar to the app where you basically just say, I want to send this sample to this person, and then you just hit send. So unfortunately, I forgot I had the billing stuff. So I won't be able to show you that on this call, but it's really simple. Just choose what you want to send and choose who you want to send it to, and it just goes. So pretty simple there. And then there's just some settings stuff in here that you can see. Links, these are just helpful links to help you build your business. This is the same links that are in the business section on the app. And then this announcements is just going to be your same as your feed. So I'm going to go to announcements here. This will show up any corporate messages that get sent. And as you send things, they'll show up over here. You can also add to-do items. So if I go to to-do tool, let me add one so you guys can see what that looks like. Add a task. I'm going to do it for my contact Adam. I'm going to say, send Adam a sample. I'm going to set the due date to be on Friday, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now you can see this to-do item. So just navigate up here. This is kind of a cool feature, again, that's not available on the app, but is available on the desktop, where you can set up tasks for yourself that you can help keep yourself accountable, as well as just keep yourself on track, right? So then tomorrow I'm going to go in, I'm going to send Adam a sample, and then I'm just going to mark that as complete. And now I've completed a task, right? So I can also edit these, add as many as you'd like, and just use this tool really to the fullest, right? There's lots of stuff in here that may seem intimidating, may feel a little bit intimidating, but I'm sure that all of you guys, the gears are going in your head on how you can use this, what contacts you want to make sure are in here, and you can send drips to, and what you want to write those about, and things like that. So lots of opportunity here to help grow your business in a really effective way. And like Joe said, this is recorded. You guys can watch this again, and just play with it, right? Try it, add some contacts, send a test email to yourself, send one to your spouse, right? Send one to your upline, to your team. Just play around the platform, get used to it, and then go prospect with it.
Wow. Well, I don't know how many of you that are on this right now that their heads just spinning like, oh my God, there's so much. Well, but here, yeah, right, Robert. But here's the thing. What I just realized, Jake, and everybody on this on the call tonight. I mean, we literally have a multi-million-dollar tool that we're for $10 a month, guys. I've seen programs like this, drip campaigns, mailers. I mean, just I've seen them in the real estate, because that's what my wife has done. Had it cost her hundreds of dollars a month to have a program like that, to have a program like this. And there's man, Jake, there's so many cool things on here.
Yeah.
So I know maybe if you have questions, maybe put it in the chat, and then we can unmute you. But I have a couple, and I don't want to take too much time of everybody's. But so when you do your email drip campaign, or let's say you're welcoming a new brand partner, that you have a standard email you send out, and you want to attach your own video to it. Is there a certain length of time? Because I know in the app, the phone app, you only have a certain time, the amount of time that you can put on. There's the same thing for this version.
Yeah, correct. So actually there's no way to upload a video to the desktop yet. That's coming. But right now it'll just use the ones you record on your phone. So you just record it on your phone, and it'll show up here, so you can add it to those emails. Yeah, but no uploading here, unfortunately.
Okay, so we can record it through the Verb app on our phone, and then just that'll be here in our videos.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Gosh, I love the notification for your upline. I mean, it's a good thing, and I mean that way you can. I mean, I love that, because that way, if someone's really being coached and mentored, you'll be able to see what they're doing, how they're setting it up. But guys, I think this is awesome to set up, especially for all new brand partners that come in. You have a standardized email. We know what to send out to them, and they understand how to build a business. But wow, what an amazing tool. I didn't expect. I just thought it was going to be our phone version, right? That's all I thought, man. But there's so many cool things. And if there's someone on here right now that understands the importance of the value of always stay in front of your prospects, I mean, that's a big part of winning the game, is really staying in front of your prospects. In fact, I'm gonna let Brian back in, because I was talking to him today about it. For those that were out there prospecting, and and they're saying no, put them on a drip campaign. Instead of us necessarily calling them all the time, put them on a drip campaign that you're staying in front of them once a week. Sure, it takes a lot of, it's going to take a lot to set up. And if you need help on what to say, just set up a campaign for the next 90 days or 6 months. I mean, and that campaign can be used for anybody, but that you can drip on them once a week for, for 3 months, 6 months. They're going to eventually be your customer, come in and join you in the business. That's for sure. So
Yep,
I don't
absolutely.
see anybody that has any, how do you record your own video and add it? Karen, Karen's asking, and I can address that. Karen, on our app, our phone app, you can literally go down to the bottom of your app and record your own video. And that video will upload. And what's the length of time again, Jake? Is it like just
3 minutes.
3 minutes? So you can record a 3-minute video and send it out to all your prospects or to whoever to whatever, but you can upload a 3-minute video from your phone Hülsa app, and then it will actually show up here on your desktop as
Yep.
part of your video content. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Cool. Are there training videos within the app to refresh us in case we need it? No, bro. No, Brian, there's no, just kidding, man. He's asking, the question is, are there any training videos within the app to refresh us in case we need as we dig in? And I know the answer is we don't have anything available to us from Verb that is attached to our app, right?
Yeah, correct. So I think we should upload this recording. We can upload this to the app so you guys can watch it. I can also, if you want, just record like short segments of like, this is how you do a drip. This is how you do an email script. This is how you manage your contacts. So I can do a few of those videos for sure, and we can upload them to the app. Great idea.
Because the content that you delivered was awesome, but dude, this is how I feel right now. But
For
dude,
sure.
I mean, great stuff. And yeah, Brian, Jake will get on that and just you'll put it in. Will it be available in the phone app as well, or just on the desktop? Okay. Yeah, I think that's great idea. Just do like 2-3 minute segments on each part that you just went over. One last question. So I think I heard this right. We're not able to, like on our phone app where we can add all our contacts, we can't do it on the desktop.
Yeah, correct. So it doesn't sync from anywhere automatically here. Like your phone's just going to sync from your phone, but you can use these bulk imports, right?
Okay.
So that works. But yeah, no, it won't pull from like your email contacts, or even if you have like, I know on my Mac, it pulls my phone contacts to the contact management system on my laptop, but I can't upload those into the desktop, unfortunately.
So is there a way, and then let's see, any other questions? So from our desktop, I know from our contacts, there's probably a way that we can download that to a Excel file, right? From our
Yeah. So on your device, you should be able to download. What you'll do is from your phone is download a V card.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, and then you just send that over to your computer and upload it here.
But what about from our computer, our desktop, and our contacts that are synced with my phone? Because I use Mac. Can I probably be able to download it the same way, right?
Yep. Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions out there? Okay, so we'll send this out as soon as Spencer will clean it up, and Jake, we look forward to you doing those little videos. Do you have, I mean, no pressure, but when do you think, how long will it take you to put some of that together?
I'll have them recorded before the end of this week. I'll send them over to you guys just to check them, and then
awesome.
upload them.
Okay. Yep. All right. If there's no other questions, I don't see anything else. Let me double check. All right, cool. Hey, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. We will have Saturday's training. I want to let everybody know on here that remember the third Thursday of every month, we're having ladies night, and this not this week, but the following Thursday, we'll put out a notice. Is actually going to be someone that I know very well. It's my wife, Patrice Lichardi. She'll be taking over ladies night. The date is, hold on one second. I'll tell you the date. Probably everyone already knows. The date will be the 22nd. No, I'm sorry, the 15th. The 15th, next Thursday. Next Thursday, she'll be doing it. And Jake, hey, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. I got a lot of information, cool stuff, man. Glad you guys are on board with us.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thank you.
God bless. Good night, everybody.